So we'll start payroll accounting 3, third question. So you can find this sheet right here in your workbook, payroll accounting 3. So अभी तक हमने क्या किया है? We did payroll statements. We found out payroll statements for different employees, right? For a particular month or in a year or whatever. यहाँ पे what we are going to do is we are going to find a payroll statement. Sorry, we are going to prepare a payroll statement for one employee for one entire financial year. ठीक है? So here we'll have different months. Increments होगा, arrears होंगे, DA rates अलग-अलग होंगे हर साल में. So based on all of these things, we are going to prepare one payroll statement for one financial year for one employee, right? So let's read the rules and then we can start the problem. Basic salary is in the pay scale of 10,000 to 15,200 with an increment of 325 rupees. यहाँ पे they're not mentioning which month the increment has been given and is it every month or is it 6 months once, 2 months once, we don't know anything. So I'm just assuming that this is going to be every month, right? So from 10,000 to 15,200 I'm going to create a list of basic salaries for every month, right? If you can see in column N and O, I have something called months and basic salary, right? So I'm going to start with basic salary. Let me delete this first. So my starting basic salary is 10,000 as given in the question. So for the next month, what will it be? It will be 10,000 plus the amount of increment which is here in G25. Let me fix this G25 and click enter. Sorry, 10,000 plus this increment. I'm fixing this. Clicking enter, it is 10,325, right? First month ki salary is 10,000. The next month I'm getting an increment of 325. Let me drag it to the blue cells. Control D. The next month it is 10,325 plus 325, which is 10,650. So I'm getting a basic salary from 10,000 to 15,200 as given in the question, right? The next rule is dearness pay is 50% of basic salary. Simple, straightforward formula. Dearness allowance is some percentage rate. The percentage is simply a percentage rate given by the government. Percentage rate multiplied by basic pay plus dearness pay. It is declared after every 6 months. In the months of, it should actually be in the months of January and July to be effective from April and October. Let me change it. It is declared in the months of January and July to be effective from April and October respectively. It is given in the book like this. मतलब book में भी गलत दिया है तो आप change कर लो. So what are they simply saying? Let us say this is rule number 1 for dearness allowance. What are they saying is dearness allowance rate is given after every 6 months. The first one is given in January, the second one is given in July. ठीक है? January का कब से effective है? April से effective है और कब तक चलेगा? It will run for 6 months. So it means April to September. जुलाई का कब से इफेक्टिव है? अक्टूबर से इफेक्टिव है और कब तक चलेगा? अगले साल मार्च तक चलेगा, राइट? The arrears of DA for the months of Jan to March and July to September is paid along with the salary for the month of April and October respectively, right? So what is arrears? Arrears is simply the money that should have been given earlier but the company is giving it to you later, right? So what are they saying? Let us say this is the second condition. They're saying Jan to March की arrears April में दे रहे हैं और July to September October में दे रहे हैं. तो April में हमको arrears find out करना है for the months of Jan to March and October में next arrears देना है for that particular financial year. For what months? July से लेके September तक. right? So we have been given different DA rates. You can see. Let's see Jan 17 की जो रेट है कब से कब तक इफेक्टिव होगा अप्रैल 2017 से लेके सितंबर 2017 तक, right? It is given here Jan की जो rate will be effective from April and it will run for the 6 months. तो April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months, right? July की जो rate is effective from October 2017 and it will run till March 2018, right? Similarly, Jan 2018 will be from April 2018 to September 2018. July 2018 will be from October 2018 to next year March 2019. So Jan 2019 will be from April 2019 to September 2019. Right? Month of increment Jan to December is dependent on joining or promotion date, which we don't have. Right? In the question, किसी भी employee की joining or promotion date दिया नहीं है, so that is why we did this concept. Right? HRA is 30% of basic plus DP to those whom HRA payable mention yes. तो जिनको मैं HRA दे रही हूँ उनके लिए it is 30% of basic plus DP, otherwise it is 0. TA is 800 per month if basic salary is less than 12,000, otherwise 1,000 per month. CCA is 300 per month if basic salary is less than 12,000, otherwise 500 per month. So for HRA, TA and CCA, it is clearly an if function, simple direct if function, right? Gross salary is the sum of salary and other allowances, this we know. Deductions 10% of basic plus DP is GPF, subject to a minimum of 2000. तो 2000 तो कटना ही कटना है, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे I will use a maximum function क्योंकि minimum 2000. What if 10,000 of basic plus DP, basic pay plus DP is more than 2000, right? So usually when the deductions are being calculated, the maximum amount which an employee can give is considered, right? So maximum function लगेगा यहाँ पे. My income tax is 10% of gross salary. This is direct formula. Net salary is gross minus total deductions. ठीक है? So I'll repeat the DA का concept once again and then we can proceed to the question. What are they saying is DA, day earners allowance, is some rate multiplied by basic plus DP. It is declared after every 6 months, right? This rate is declared after every 6 months in the month of Jan and July. तो फर्स्ट रेट हमको जैन में मिल रहा है, सेकेंड रेट जुलाई में मिल रहा है, ठीक है? जैन की जो रेट है इट इज़ इफेक्टिव फ्रॉम अप्रैल एंड अक्टूबर. तो जैन की जो रेट है इट इज़ इफेक्टिव फ्रॉम अप्रैल, 6 मंथ्स तक चलेगा, तो अप्रैल से लेके सितंबर तक चलेगा. जुलाई की जो रेट है इट इज़ इफेक्टिव फ्रॉम अक्टूबर, तो अक्टूबर से लेके मार्च तक चलेगा फॉर 6 मंथ्स, राइट? तो यहाँ पे बेस्ड ऑन दिस I have written this along with the years. The arrears of TA for the months of Jan to March. Jan to March की arrear अप्रैल में दे रहे हैं और जुलाई टू सितंबर के arrear अक्टूबर में दे रहे हैं, ठीक है? अगर ये समझ आ गया तो question would be easy for us to solve, ठीक है? So for this sheet, this payroll statement, I'm going to use data validation tools. Why am I using data validation tools is यहाँ पे मैं एक फाइनेंशियल ईयर की पेरोल स्टेटमेंट बना रही हूँ, राइट? आई डोंट वांट टू मेक डिफरेंट स्टेटमेंट्स फॉर मार्च, फॉर अप्रैल, फॉर मे, जून, जुलाई. आई डोंट वांट टू मेक 12 डिफरेंट स्टेटमेंट्स. आई वांट टू मेक वन स्टेटमेंट and I will make some changes there through data validation and I can get a payroll statement for every other month, right? यहाँ पे देखो A24 में there is something called basic pay for March 2018. In B24 I'm going to use data validation. What do I do is I go to data, just a second, yes, I go to data, you can't see that, just follow my instructions. After going to data, there is something called data tools, and I'm clicking on data validation. I've done this earlier with you, so you should remember. यहाँ पे I am going to allow a list and my source will be these months, right? यहाँ पे जो basic salary है, क्योंकि मेरा range तो यही है ना, 10,000 से लेके 15,200, तो these are the different months. अब इस option में ही तो मिलेगा मेरे को my basic salary for different months, right? If I'm going to find out basic salary for say March, it might be any value from here, right? From this range. Or say if I'm going to find out for July, it's going to lie within this. So that is why I'm going to make this as my source. Okay? And I click OK. Now there is a drop down. As soon as I use data validation, I get a drop down like this with all the values over there. Say I'm choosing 14225 itself, right? Month of increment, यहाँ पे it can be any 12 months, right? Same यहाँ के लिए भी I'm going back to data validation, list allow कर रही हूँ, my source will be, I click on this, यहाँ पे you can see the dotted line, it is from N1 से लेके, sorry N24 से लेके, it should actually be till 12 only, because there are 12 months, right? N24 से लेके 35, I'm clicking OK, I'm getting all 1 to 12 options over here, okay? Let's say my month of increment is 5. Is HRA payable or not? Again, data validation. It is a list, but simply it is yes or no. So I will write down yes or no over here and OK. For some people, it might be yes. For some months, it can be no. Yeah, we are going to use only months. If I'm saying people by mistake, I'm sorry. So maybe for March, I'm giving HRA. For April, I'm not. Something like that, right? Let me mention over here, my amount of increment is 325. So I have all the 12 months over here from March 2018 to Feb 2019. What is my basic salary? My basic salary is simply this one, right? Enter. What will be the next month's salary? अब देखो. Now by seeing this, I know that my month of increment is 5, which means May में ही मेरे को increment मिलेगा. तो April का salary same होगा as March. So यहाँ पे 14,225 ही होगा. This I know. So I can simply use an if function saying that अगर मेरी increment of increment ये वाले month से match नहीं हो रहा है तो same होगा. Otherwise हम increment के amount 325 add करेंगे, right? Now to automate this we will use nesting functions wherein मतलब बार बार हमको देख देख के नहीं करना है. With one function we will solve for the entire year, right? What are we going to do is equal to अगर मेरी इस वाले month which means month of this cell, right? अगर ये month of increment से same है तो इसको हम fix कर देंगे because we'll drag it down, ठीक है? अगर same है तो increment मिलेगा. Increment मतलब जो previous month की basic salary है that plus this increment amount. I will fix this, right? अगर नहीं है मतलब ये वाली मंथ अप्रैल मंथ ऑफ इंक्रीमेंट से सेम नहीं है तो what will be my basic salary? It will simply be 29, which is the previous month salary, right? Close bracket, enter. April is not. April is the fourth month of increment is 5, so it is not the same. So I'm getting the March ki salary, right? If I drag it down, now see what happened. May is 5. 5 is equal to this, right? That is why I got 14 to 25 plus 325, right? Let me drag it once more. June is 6. 6 is not equal to 5. That is why I got the value of previous month, which is 14550. Drag it down. I repeat it again. What is my formula saying? अगर मेरे month, this month wherein I am calculating, wait, let me activate the pointer. What is the formula saying? See the formula here. I'll just zoom it in. See the formula over here. If month A30, this month is equal to the month of increment, then what happens? अगर दो इस मंथ में फिर इंक्रीमेंट मिलना है तो फिर मेरी बेसिक सैलरी प्लस अमाउंट ऑफ इंक्रीमेंट देना होगा, राइट? अगर नहीं है तो फिर जस्ट दी प्रीवियस मंथ की सैलरी, राइट? So April is not equal to 5, that is why you got this. May is equal to 5, that is why you added 325. June is not equal to 5, that is why May की जो salary है वो continue हुआ, ठीक है? Now since it is data validation, if you're going to change any other value here, let's say 7, you can see the change in July, right? March से लेके June तक you've got 14 to 25 this salary. July में, because the month of increment is same as this, sorry, the month over here is same as 7, month of increment, you're getting 14,550, right? That is it with basic salary. Simple formula, you just have to understand. Let's calculate DNS pay. DNS pay is what? 50% of basic salary. So my 50% is here. I am fixing it, multiplied by basic salary. I select all cells, drag it down, Control D. Let's calculate DA. What is DA? DA का एक straightforward formula है जो मैं अभी यहाँ पे बता देती हूँ. So which is also given here. It is some percentage, which is actually your DA rate, multiplied by your basic plus DNS pay, right? Now हमारा starting month कौन सा है? March 2018, right? March 2018 इस टेबल में कहाँ आ रही है? यहाँ पे आ रही है, right? So we will have to use July की rate, which is 45%, right? Let's do it. DA is equal to basic plus DNS pay multiplied by March 2018. So July 2017 की rate हमको डालना है. Let's see where it is. I think it's in Q25. This one, right? I'll fix it and I'll press enter. ठीक है? ये रेट कहाँ तक चलेगा? सितंबर तक चलेगा, right? Oh sorry. एक सेकेंड. Actually April से we'll get our next day rate, right? So April 2018 मतलब Jan 2018 की रेट है ना? इस टेबल में देखो. April 2018 है कहाँ पर? यहाँ पर. So which means Jan 2018 की वैल्यू डालना है आपको, which is 51%. Let's do it. Equal to basic plus DP multiplied by Jan 2018 की रेट 51%. I am fixing it. Enter. April से लेके कहाँ तक चलेगी? सितंबर तक. Control D. ठीक है? Yes. Right? I'll repeat. DNS allowance is simply basic plus DP multiplied by some DA rate. ठीक है? March 2018 का फाइंड आउट करना हमको. March 2018 कहाँ लाइक कर रहे हैं? July 2017 वाली रेट में, right? October to March 2018. So it's multiplied by 45%. For April 2018 है कहाँ पर? यहाँ पे. तो Jan 2018 की रेट अप्लाई करेंगे अप्रैल से लेके सितंबर तक, ठीक है? The next one, October 2018 मतलब एक सेकेंड, basic plus dearness multiplied by July 2018 की rate, which is over here 58. I'm fixing it. Enter. अक्टूबर से लेके कब तक चलेगा? नेक्स्ट ईयर मार्च तक चलेगा, राइट? फेब तक है यहाँ पे. कंट्रोल टी. ठीक है. DA arrears. पहले हम DA arrears ऑफ अक्टूबर कर लेते हैं. ठीक है. इक्वल टू अप्रैल इन द लास्ट. सो अक्टूबर की DA arrears की फॉर्मूला है DA arrears. ठीक है. व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला? It is the sum of BP plus DP of the 3 months, of whatever 3 months is you'll have to do, multiplied by increase in DA rate. What is how will you calculate the increase? The old rate minus, sorry, new rate minus old rate. That would be the increase, right? New rate minus old rate. Okay. Let's calculate for October first. How will you calculate sum of this July to September, right? Yes, sum of July to September, basic plus DP multiplied by increase in DA rate, open bracket. Let's see, this is October 2018, तो July 2018 minus Jan 2018 होना चाहिए. Let's see where it is. July 2018, 58 minus 51 Jan 2018. Close, enter. I got my DA error over here in E36. ठीक है. April का अभी छोड़ देते हैं. It is a very big formula. It is, I'll give you the formula, you just have to apply it. Right? Let's calculate HRA. I'll zoom out. What is the condition for HRA? If this is yes, na? If my data validation over here is yes, equal to, I'll fix this. If this, I'm fixing it, is equal to inverted commas yes, close inverted commas, then my value is 30%. I'm fixing this also. 30% of 30% of basic plus DP. Open parenthesis, basic plus DP, close parenthesis, close it all together, enter. Okay. I just drag this down. Otherwise 0 तो लगाया ही नहीं हमने. Value if true डाला, value if false means 0. ठीक है. Enter. Just drag it down. You got the HRA. TA की condition, if basic salary is less than 12,000, then it is 800, otherwise it is 1,000. Equal to, if my basic salary is less than 12,000, then you get 800, otherwise it is 1,000. Just drag it down. CCA, decompensation allowance, same formula. If my basic is less than 12,000, then I get 300, otherwise 500. Just drag it down. What is my gross salary? My gross salary is the sum of basic, comma, DP, comma, DA, comma, DA arrear, comma, HRA, comma, TA, comma, CCA. Close, enter. I just drag it down. ठीक है. My PF. What is my PF? It is 10% of basic plus DP subject to a minimum of 2000. So PF में क्या कह रहे हैं? Minimum 2000 तो कटना ही कटना है. The other option is 10% of basic pay plus DP. तो यहाँ पे I will use my maximum function. ठीक है? Maximum function. What is the first condition? Sum of basic plus DP. This, right? Multiplied by this one 10%. I'll fix it, or else either it is this or the second one is 2000, right? तो ड्रैग करने के बाद देखो 2000 से कम कहीं पे भी नहीं होगा, राइट? तो मिनिमम 2000 तो कट ही जाता है. इनकम टैक्स 10% ऑफ ग्रॉस, सीधा लगाओ ऊपर वाले 10%, fix it, multiplied by gross, drag it down. Total deductions is sum of PF and IT, drag it down. My net salary is gross salary minus total deductions, drag it down, right? अब DA arrears for April करते हैं. So we calculated DA arrears for October, which was sum of basic plus DP of 3 months, which is July, August, September, multiplied by increasing DA rate. मतलब 2018 की जो DA rate है, July 2018 वाली rate minus Jan 2018 वाली rate, ठीक है? Now for April also it is, the logic is same, ठीक है? यहाँ पे भी हम बेसिक प्लस डीपी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय द डिफरेंस इन रेट, इंक्रीज इन डीए रेट, यही कर रहे हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पे हम इंक्रीमेंट का कॉन्सेप्ट भी इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? आई वुड सजेस्ट आई जस्ट कॉपी द फॉर्मूला एंड रन दिस प्रोग्राम, सॉरी रन दिस डीए एरियर्स का जो फंक्शन है, ठीक है? लॉजिक समझो, लेकिन just let's not go deep into this because it is very big to understand, right? So just carefully see what I'm doing. First thing what I'm going to do is I'm adding basic plus DP, multiplying by differential rate, ठीक है? I'm also going to subtract the increment, right? What I'm doing, just see. यहाँ पे we are starting with April में कौन कौन सी months की DA देना है, Jan, Feb और March की देना है, right? But हमारे पास डेटा March से ही है ना, Feb और Jan की तो है नहीं. अब हमको पता नहीं है कि Jan और Feb में इंक्रीमेंट मिला है कि नहीं मिला, है ना? मार्च में भी इंक्रीमेंट मिला है कि नहीं मिला ये नहीं पता हमको, which is why we are going to use the increment का concept, ठीक है? Now see, again I am saying we don't have Jan and Feb की data of the previous year, but every year तो देना ही है ना for Jan, Feb and March. That is why we are using increment का concept. How are we using? If, ठीक है? If अगर my month of increment, this one is, let me fix this first, so it doesn't matter, we are not going to drag it. This is equal to 3, ठीक है? अगर मार्च में मेरी इंक्रीमेंट मिली होती तो क्या होगा? I am simply adding my basic and DP of March, ठीक है? I am multiplying it by, sorry, the differential rate, which is July 2018 minus Jan 2018, ठीक है? Plus what I am doing is जो basic है मेरी 14225 of March minus my increment amount, ठीक है? I am multiplying it by 1.5. Why? Because 100% of basic and 50% of DP will make 150%, which I am writing as 1.5. Again, let's not get into the logic. 1.5 has been derived ऐसे ही, 100% of basic, 50% of DP, ठीक है? Plus, again, my basic salary of March minus my increment multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by 2. Why 2? Because for 2 months, for the other 2 months, my Jan and Feb, right? Multiplied by differential rate, which is July 2018 minus Jan 2018. ठीक है? This is the first condition. अगर मेरी इंक्रीमेंट थर्ड मंथ में हुई तो basic, just follow the colors, basic plus dp of March multiplied by differential rate plus basic of March minus increment multiplied by 1.5, which is 100 plus 50%, basic minus increment multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by 2 for Jan and Feb multiplied by differential rate, comma. अगर मेरी month of increment, which is this, was Feb, ठीक है? second month में मेरी increment हुई तो again what would be my condition? Let's open parenthesis, BP plus DP, right, multiplied by 2 for 2 months multiplied by differential rate, which would be this minus this, close bracket, plus basic pay of March minus increment multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by differential rate 58 minus 51, close. This is the second condition. ठीक है? अगर थर्ड मंथ में भी इंक्रीमेंट नहीं है, सेकेंड मंथ में भी इंक्रीमेंट नहीं है, फिर आखिरी ऑप्शन अगर इंक्रीमेंट जान में हुई तो, ठीक है, विच इज वैल्यू इफ फॉल्स. वैल्यू इफ फॉल्स है तो PP plus DP multiplied by differential rate Q27 minus Q26 multiplied by 3. Why? Because यहाँ पे we are doing it for 3 months, Jan, Feb and March, right? Please ignore the cooker whistle sounds. Right? This is it. I'm closing my bracket and I'm entering it. I got my PA area. ठीक है, इसको राउंड ऑफ करने के लिए होम टैब में जो राउंड की डिक्रीज डेसिमल प्लेसेस का ऑप्शन क्लिक करो, राउंड ऑफ हो जाएगा. ठीक है, I will write the formula here also, equal to, else I'll just copy the formula and I'll write it over here. I'll just copy it in the PowerPoint. Okay. That is it. This is payroll accounting 3. We'll do payroll accounting 4 next.